Hey KB. Yeah, long story short, my Wi-Fi is terrible when the weather is bad. Right now the weather is shocking. So, but my network now appears to be stable. That makes one thing. That's working, that's working. Audio sounds good. That's not working. Now it's working. There we go. Right, we are continuing on with the Gen 4 refresh. I will probably be a little bit quieter than usual today because, as you can probably hear from my voice, it's a lot deeper than usual. I'm starting to get ill. So do forgive me if I am a little bit quieter than usual today. I will do my best to try and keep stream as entertaining as possible, as I always try to. Yeah, let's continue on for now for the story. Apparently there's a way that I can change my clock. I can just change the time on my PC. So I think maybe once we unlock Fly, because obviously one of the things I need to do is complete the story so that I can start going around and flying around and catching everything, because you can't really do that linearly in this game. That didn't sound like that was a real word. So I will catch what I can as I go through, obviously, but there may be some stuff that we have to come back for. So like Chatot can be caught on this route up in the grass over there on the top left, but only during the day. You can't get Chatot at night, or not in Platinum and in this area, because that's the issue I need to bear in mind, is the fact that I need to catch these Pokemon. Well, I don't need to catch them in Pokemon, but I need to be mindful of the fact that I'm playing Platinum. Because there's some Pokemon that I'm like, oh, I can get that in Diamond and Pearl. Wait, I'm not playing Diamond and Pearl. I can if I have to. I would much prefer to avoid it, but we move. Oh no, there's advert. Wait, why is that on that? Ooh, that shouldn't be showing you that. That's interesting. Oh well, as you can see, I'm using Bulbapedia to get all of the information on the different routes for what I can catch. It's very confused why there was an advert on my stream. That's why, it's because there's an advert on Bulbapedia. Go on, Loco. You go get the back eye. Try to avoid fighting people because I'm like a little bit over leveled right now, so. Sure thing, buddy. Whatever you say. You've probably got the dry skin. Probably just water absorb, to be fair. I forget. I just know this is immune to water type moves usually. worse, they heal him. And just like that, he's gone. I love how she's confused by that. Yeah, they've got the head in their hands? We don't know either, Cynthia. Wait, don't I already have fly? Yeah, and I can use it. Still, I do still want to like finish the game. Route 210 is yeah that way. So I still want to go west of Pastoria. That's what I want to do. Because this is where we get Krogan. Northern area, no. Yeah, there he is. Southern area, 10% chance, so not great, but at least it's a blanket 10% chance. Let's back to the spreadsheet. That's really weird that that's doing that. Ordinarily, it would just stay on the spreadsheet. I don't know why that's gone wrong, but it is what it is. Yeah, the main reason I want to go west is also the Pokemon Mansion. Right, let's catch my Krogunks. You are not a Krogunk, sir. I don't know how to explain this to you, but where is Krogunk? There he is. Male and female difference. All that good stuff. Nice secluded little patch. Am I supposed to be able to get a shot at? Oh yeah, 45% chance. Oh, that's reassuring. 30, 45, 75. Yeah. So it is just going to be Weasel, Krogunk, Shalloth and Quagsire. It's not a lot, but it's also a low percentage chance on... Oh, I left it open again. That's very frustrating. I don't want that to be a thing. Right, let's keep my spreadsheet. Let's see if it changes when I do that. Yes. That's very inconvenient. Oh well, whatever. It's not that deep. Something for me to fix later. It's a shame they don't go, where, like they do in the anime. Because that would be hilarious. I would have no qualms running into a Quagsire if it did that every time I ran into one. Hey. Well, there's one. I do actually have 2 viewers today as well. I think the issue might have been the fact that I was using a VPN. So Twitch was like, that's not a real viewer. Despite the fact that the account was, obviously I tested it and spoke, and things like that. No idea what happened there. As I say, I assume it was the VPN, because that's the only thing I've changed and now it's working. I did email Twitch in the end though, because, yeah, that still shouldn't have been happening. The amount of viewers that I had on Tuesday, and it still stayed at 1, not okay. Because it's also messing up my stats. It's not just that number's wrong kind of thing. It's actually messing up my stats, which is messing up my chances of becoming an affiliate, which would be quite nice to achieve. I'm 5 followers off. Would be 3 if strange people didn't join, send me their Discord and then leave again and then unfollow me 2 seconds later because I didn't message them. But you know, we move. Really feeling this 10% here. That's another thing I've just noticed as well, actually. Since disconnected from the VPN, my stream's actually keeping up with itself. Because ordinarily when I'd be watching my own stream, because I've got it on my tablet just here so that I can keep an eye and make sure there's no issues or anything like that. But one of the things I noticed was there was a massive delay. And by the end of the stream, through lag and everything like that, I'd be like 5 minutes out. It was quite substantial. But now that I've turned this VPN off, it's keeping up. And that's very strange. There's about a 2-second delay between what's happening on my screen and what's being streamed, but that's standard. That's actually just what's happening, rather than it being a me issue, because it's not an issue. That's just what happens. Yeah, very interesting. And the reason it was so crap is because it was connected to Albania, because if you didn't know, YouTube ads don't exist in Albania. Which means I don't need premium for ad-free viewing. There's like a million different ways to get around YouTube ads these days, to be fair. I wouldn't mind paying for premium if A, it wasn't so expensive despite the fact that you still get adverts anyway. Like, I know it's supporting people and everything like that, but it's kind of not, because you're paying to get rid of the adverts, which is where most creators get their revenue from. It's from ad revenue. So by buying premium, you're not actually really benefiting the creators anyway. I could be wrong. I don't know the metrics on how that works, but that to me feels like all of that money's going into YouTube's pocket. And they make enough money. I don't want to pay them, first of all. But also just the level. Oh, incredible. Yeah, just the level of adverts. Like, I've blocked 40, 50 adverts for Whatnot. And I've also blocked countless adverts for this Juniper medicated weight loss crap. Because I don't want to see that. I don't want to be told, oh, go on weight loss, because go away. I don't need that toxic image being portrayed all over the place for my kids and everything like that. That they need to be skinny, they need to lose weight. Medicated weight loss is okay, and yeah, medicated weight loss is fine. But I don't need it rammed down my throat and having to block every single advert I see for it to then get another one. That's my biggest issue with YouTube and YouTube adverts. It's just, frankly, a piss take. And there's certain adverts that, not certain adverts, certain videos that just shouldn't have adverts. I saw I think it was a tweet originally, but it was framed like it was like screen grabbed as like a meme. And it was, yo, YouTube, maybe don't have adverts, unskippable adverts on videos about first aid. And I'm assuming this person wanted to watch this video because they needed to administer said first aid and were not first aid trained. As, you know, one would expect and would watch a YouTube video on how to do said first aid. And YouTube's reply was, yeah, just get premium. And it's like, no. Like, I know we shouldn't be using YouTube for medical stuff and we should call 111 or whatever it is in your country and things like that. But, come on, don't have adverts on first aid videos. Things like that, like things that can save people's lives. And you've got to sit there and watch at least 30 seconds of unskippable adverts. And the one that bothers me is when, because I generally watch YouTube on my TV. Just because it's easier, to be honest. The TV's not right there, obviously. I put music on for the kids or whatever it is they feel like watching. And the amount of, like, I'll look, and the amount of adverts that I see in the bottom corner is skip 90 plus. Because there's over 90 seconds left on this advert, is insane. I've had some that are just straight up entire songs, like in 3.5, 4 minute songs, and that's the advert. I'm like, no. Or somebody will be doing like, it's the game adverts that have like some dude in the bottom corner holding their phone like King Shot is the worst one. Oh, I've got to get this crossbow tower quick. I'm like, dude, you're not playing the game. You are so clearly not playing the game. Shut up. Oh, so the video that I saw earlier with a different person in the corner, they're playing the game as well. With the exact same footage. Shut up. I'm so anti-advertisement these days. It's unreal. Like, if I see an advert for a game, chances are I'm not playing that game. Just one advert, maybe I will. Like today was the partner Nintendo Direct. There was a couple of games in there that I was like, yeah, I'd absolutely play that. That looks really good. If I now see one of those games on a loop on my YouTube 3, 4, 5 times a day, I'm never touching that game. That could be the best game. That game could change my life. That could, I don't know, kick off my entire stream because people really want to watch me play that game. Like, you know, obviously purely hypothetical. I'm still not going to pick up that game because I've seen the advert for it far too many times and it has immediately just soured any chance of me wanting to play that. And I don't know if I'm alone in this. I'm probably not. Because I've seen a lot of people complain about it. But it's just, I don't know. It's something that I'm not passionate about it. That's the wrong word. But, like, surely companies are reading this stuff and they're seeing this stuff and they're seeing the fact that A, nobody cares. B, you're putting people off. Like, surely these companies are seeing these things and they're going, oh, hang on. It's like all the stuff that's happening with AAA games at the moment. Nobody's buying AAA games. Well, I say nobody, obviously people are, because they're AAA games. But like, oh, what was it the other day? I think it was Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you pronounce it. Their CEO was like, basically bitching about the fact that people aren't buying their games. And I'm not being funny, but if you're going to copy and paste the same shit, and go, here, have a new game, and it's like full of bugs. It's like, to be fair, it's Legends EA, and it's PLA, and it's Scarlet and Violet, and it's Sword and Shield, and you know, etc. You know, I'm very much guilty of buying these games, despite the fact that on release they kind of suck. There's so many issues. Like Scarlet and Violet was terrible when it was released. The amount of bugs, the amount of glitches, the amount of game-breaking things that people were doing, just walking on paths and things like that. Like, I'm sorry, but that was not a finished game. And the fact that you released that, you should be ashamed of yourself. But, I don't know, my boxes are full. But the fact that AAA studios are like, here, have this piece of shit game, and then they go, oh, nobody's buying it. Or they're bitching at indie studios who are releasing these absolutely phenomenal games. I forget what there's one that came out recently. What was it? Expedition 33 or something? Apparently, that is phenomenal. That is a fantastic game. Made by a little indie studio. They charge like 20 quid for it. And AAA studios were like, well, why are you charging 20 quid if it's so good? And it's like, because that's what we want to charge for it. That's what we need to charge for it, because we're not ripping people off. And the AAA studios are basically just crying about it, because they're like, oh, nobody's buying our games. It's like, well, yeah. If you look at the standard of games that other people are producing with much smaller teams, much lower budget, and they're charging much less money for it in a cost of living crisis that's global at this point, let's be real. And they're crying that they're not selling any games. How out of touch with reality do you need to be to not have that sinking into your brain? The CEO of Ubisoft can't buy his new yacht this year because his bonus wasn't big enough. Like, shut up. Take your bitching, take it elsewhere. Nobody cares. Apologies, I'm in a really gripey mood this evening, apparently. I just keep seeing stuff and I'm just like, ugh. You know what I mean? So when you're a little bit down, you're ill, you're just doom scrolling, and then everything is determined to just stress you out, I guess. And these are obviously first world problems, but I'd be more concerned if I had third world problems. Obviously, I care about third world problems, but they don't personally affect me. So I'm going to bitch about first world problems. I never understood that. Like, if somebody complains about something, you go, oh, first world problems. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. Like, yeah, if you compare it to third world problems, yeah, it seems minor, but those are my problems, and that's what I'm complaining about right now. Like, again, shut up. I really hope some people see this on YouTube and go, wow, this guy is on one today. Maybe if I have any regular viewers on my YouTube, they just reach the end of this rant and just go, I was right, but that was a long rant. Dearie, dearie me. I love the fact that Krogunk is a 50-50 male-female spawn, and yet I'm double odds for males versus females. That feels kind of rude. Oh, my heating's just come on. Bear with, I need to turn that off before I cook. Yeah, no, to be fair, yeah. Like, if you... Ooh, apologies. Yeah, if you're getting adverts in, like, your normal videos, like sponsorships, I kind of understand. When they're not every video. Like, I've unfollowed people on YouTube because they were just sponsored by... It's like every YouTuber was sponsored by Norton at one point, I swear. And things like that. I'm like, I don't mind sponsorships, you know, you make your money, you do what you gotta do. I suspect at some point, if I make it, I will be sponsored, you know. But I will only be sponsoring stuff that I'm like, yeah, no, actually, this is, yes. If I'm sponsoring it, you can take heart in the fact that this is good. Because what I'll do is, if anybody reaches out to me for a sponsorship, I will test it single-handedly first, and before I accept the sponsorship. Because I'm not going to be trying to promote stuff that's crap. You know, like... Oh, what was it back on? Like, a bunch of YouTubers were promoting... I think it was BetterHelp. And it turned out that BetterHelp actually really isn't that great. I think it was BetterHelp. It might not be. Please don't take me at face value on that one. I'm going to be spreading misinformation here. It was something. A bunch of YouTubers were sponsoring it. And it turned out to actually not be that great at all. But yeah, what I don't want is to fall into that, oh guys, check this out, and I'm just promoting utter crap. Because that looks bad on me as well then. Well, that was our final Krogunk as well. So, we were done here. And that's the entire route. So I'm going to go find I might be better off flying to Hearthome City. Hearthome? No, there's no running from a train battle. Well, that's lame. Let me out. I don't want to fight this dude. That's something I want to run by Puffles and Teach when they're here, actually. Is... Oh, name off info. I saw an advert for Resident Evil, the new one, but also for Biohazard and Village. They're all coming out on the 27th. I'm really curious if people would want to watch me play that, because I'd like to play that. Basically what my channel is going to be is me streaming stuff that I want to play. But what I don't want to do is stream a bunch of stuff that nobody's going to watch as well. Like, there needs to be a line. Like, I'll stream something if people are going to watch it, but I'm not going to... Like, if I want to play it, but nobody wants to watch it, I will just play it independently. Obviously. But yeah, I'm curious about the new Resident Evil, because I've always wanted to play Resident Evil. I've never actually played one. And art style wise, it looks like, what was it? Until Dawn? The whole butterfly effect Wendigo thing. Played that back in the day when that came out. That was fantastic. Loved the gameplay, loved the art style. It was really good. And Resident Evil like has that similar sort of art style and air to it, but it's different enough. And there seems like a lot of jump scares, and I can imagine me screeching like a little girl on stream with the depth of my voice will be amusing as hell. There's another game I saw that was something about like hiding from dinosaurs or some shit, and like if the dinosaurs spot you, eat you and game over, try again kind of thing. And that one you can have up to 4-player multiplayer, but there's still one character. Yeah, teach me a move, dude. What? Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Show your shots. I don't have any shots. Okay. There's a lot in these games that I never actually did. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to fly up and then walk down instead of walking all the way up, because the mansion's like here, so... But yeah, if people want to watch me play Resident Evil, or if people want to watch me play anything, to be honest, feel free to let me know. That doesn't feel like the way. Wait, where's the... It's back here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Weird to have the gate at the entrance. You have the exit gate at the entrance. Or one of the exit gates. Yeah, because there's the mansion right here. Win. Oh yeah, it's night time. The police officers are going to want to fight. Walking around is unsafe. Let me fight you. That makes perfect sense, Mr. Police Officer. Thank you. Oh, policeman. Apologies. Did they have police women in these games, or are these games still sexist? As I just realised, I'm gaining like no XP from any of these fights. 148. Damn. Is that because it's split to B-barrel? I forget how the XP share works. Does it split it evenly, or does it just share it? Which I suppose would be splitting. Because like in the new games, obviously it's just, here you gain 1000 XP, everybody gets 1000 XP. Take the XP share off of Bieber and we'll find out. Not me, officer. I am sweet and innocent. Never done a thing illegal in my life. Hey, Puffles. How's it going, man? It's funny, I was just talking about you. Yeah, see, I got 310 for that, so yeah, the XP share was stealing all of my XP. Oh, mug. Leveling up a Pokemon that is irrelevant. And, what's the word? Hindering my team. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was doing before I got distracted. Just put my phone on charge. Go on in, U2 are loaded. I remember refreshing U2 for money farming back in the day. Which time? Talking about you or talking in general? I was just saying then, I was like, when you and teacher about, I wanted to ask you something about like some of the games that I play, for example. Oh, chat on. I wondered if you'd be interested or amused in watching me play like a horror game, for example, like Resident Evil. And yeah, I thought I'd ask when you and or Teach were about. And then lo and behold, literally like 20 seconds later you popped up. And I said I feel like it would be rather amusing with somebody of my depth of voice to screech like a little bitch when he gets jump scared. Nice. 27th of this month, the new Resident Evil as well as the previous two, question mark, Village and Biohazard are being released for the Switch 2. So I might try and pick those up for stream. We can maybe have a horror night or something on a Tuesday, because I've got one more stream of Metroid to go, and then that's Metroid done, to be honest. Fair play, no worries. But yeah, Metroid's done, so I need to find something else to do. Ah, yeah, your gossip. Or your adventure. Yesterday. You messaged me yesterday saying, because you missed Tuesday's stream. And then I messaged you Wednesday because you didn't answer me on Tuesday. Asking if you were dead. Where's the butler? I assume the gossip was from Tuesday, yeah. Oh, there he is. Yo, what Pokemon are about? Indeed, yes. You are having unsatisfactory intercourse with, yes. Weren't you supposed to tell me what's out there? Okay. Long guide. Oh, it's a Pichu. Wait, so does the trophy garden work differently? Sensational. Nah, I don't want a relationship. Persist to instigate. Win. Why can't I see what Pokemon are here? Oh, because this is the mansion itself, not the trophy garden. That's why. There we go. Yeah, the special Pokemon. That's what I want to know. Porygon, Igglybuff. Let's got all sorts going on. It's admirable that your goal is to get blackout drunk, Puffles, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, how do I trigger this dude to tell me? Okay, so I just interact with him. Right. But, pretty sure I did that just now, but okay. Anyway, it's Puffles almost. Get back up drunk halfway through my endeavours. Okay, you're actually going to refer it by name now that you've got feelings. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd love to marvel at your pretty garden. Just tell me what's out there. I want a rare Pokemon, damn it. Whatever. Maybe it's a daytime thing. I don't know. Maybe I need to finish the game. I don't know. I'll research it at some point. So in other words, you got drunk and did a stupid. Oh, I didn't fight you? Ugh, lame. I'm not gonna lie, I smell a personality disorder. And as an owner of one, I would know. Sensational, because that's not gonna Yeah, some people call in or call in someone, yeah. Goodbye. How are you missing, bro? Sort it out. You kept repeating what? You're gonna have to put at least one more letter in there for me to get that. What's the point? Does anybody have a fighting type move? I'm gonna go with no. Although everybody's got flying type moves, Jesus. Damn, you did yourself good there. Yeah. That's almost impressive. Like, that is in the recesses of a mental health crisis, self-destruction. It is what level that is. That's solid. Proceeded to thug shake. I'm not even going to pretend I know what that means. What on earth is a thug shake? I love the side up that goes the wrong way. Special little guy. Are there rare Pokemon in between here and Celestic, Cynthia? Are there? Is this still Route 2 type? Let's find out what Pokemon is supposed to be here then. Scrolling down here in the Route 2 type. Yeah, there's a south and a north section. Nice. Wow, B-Barrel is the only Gen 4 Pokemon here. Sensational. Oh, and Route 210 is this entire route. So in fact, Cynthia, there are no rare Pokemon on this route, and you lied to me. Wait. I could get Bonsley and Mime Jr. and Diamond and Pearl? Rude. Yeah, well. Oh, hello. I didn't actually see you. That's a solid effort, Puffles. And this was all Monday night leading into Tuesday. Sensational. See, that feels a little bit taken advantage of. kind of vibes. Oh, my throat is killing me, man. I feel like I swallowed a bunch of thumbtacks. Yeah, yeah. I mean, solid effort on catching feelings for friends with benefits. What? I Does friends with benefits ever actually work? I've never heard of a positive case of friends with benefits. It always ends very badly, or with a relationship. Mint, whatever works. Yeah, trust me, when it comes to someone who looks good or someone who just is good, looks are fucking irrelevant, mate. I know you're only 19, or 20, however old you are now. You turned 20 recently, didn't you? Yeah, I know you're only 20, but trust. Never know, you might get lucky and you might find both, but I did. I mean, yeah, turnabout's fair play and all that. How did Sucker Punch work? I'm a normal type. Sucker Punch a dark move? Am I being stupid? Oh, mate, really? An encounter right after? Yeah, that's really weird. As well. Like, that's just weird. Which one's Kira? The ex-love of your life who broke your heart and friend-zoned you after sex. Was that one? Oh, yeah, we needed defog. Yeah. Oh, says already knows defog. I'm just being stupid. Again. I get a sense of feeling this is going to happen a lot today. Fair enough. Feels a little bit double standardy. See, I'm not going to lie, you're braver than I was. If I was actually staying at uni, I would not be sleeping with anybody who I'd end up bumping into, kind of thing. Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough. That's why you weren't there Tuesday. Yep, yep. Well, that's a win, at the very least. Come on, says I'll put some effort in. But yeah, Tuesday was alright, to be fair. We made a lot of progress in Metroid, and I thought I might have figured out the issue with my stream numbers, actually. Oh, that's the point. Let me check now. Now that you're here. Yeah, I'm at 4. Wait, I'm at 4 viewers? Hello, random person in the background. Yeah, I think I might have figured out my issue with my viewer numbers not going up. I had my personal stream on a VPN, so it wasn't registering it as a viewer at all. I don't know what happened on Tuesday. I had 4 people? 3. Yeah, 3 people join and talk and that, and my viewership was still at 1. And I was very, very confused as to why my viewers weren't going up, especially when I had people like actively talking. Like I had Teach talking, I had KB was here, and I had obviously my account, so I had 3 viewers that I knew of, and my viewership still said 1. I emailed Twitch and I was like, yo, like, what? Someone explain. I was still waiting for them to get back to me. It was like 3 days ago I emailed them. I'm not nearly important enough to Twitch for them to respond quickly, obviously. Yeah, hopefully we figure out what that was all in. That was all about, because there's no way that was just me being connected to the VPN. No, I was saying at the start of stream actually that I'd figured it out. And, like, I wouldn't mind if it wasn't messing up my stats. Like, if it was just, my viewership's gone weird, whatever. But, like, it's actively messing up my stats and messing up my chances of becoming an affiliate. It's really inconvenient. Are you about tomorrow, Puffles? Obviously, it's the voting stream tomorrow. Ah, got it. I might still play Mario Kart though, to be fair. No, fair play. I'm changing what I'm doing. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, fair play. No, I respect it. No, I'm changing what I'm doing this Sunday. Ordinarily, I'd do this again on a Sunday. And then do PLZ PvP if there's a new season. But we've just done the new season, so there isn't. But I'm going to do one last stream for the story, where I just run through and do a bunch of the side quests. Ideally, all of the side quests. Because honestly, they're just bothering me at this point. I need to get all of the Mega Stones and that, so that I can actually use, like, Mega Absol Z in PvP, for example. Because I don't have all the Mega Stones for the DLC yet. I don't have all the Legendaries from the DLC. I don't have all of the side quests done. I've still got all of the shiny alphas and stuff to hunt. I am lacking. That's the word. Lacking. Oh, no. To be fair, I completed the base game, and I got all the alphas for the base game, and a hell of a lot of the shiny alphas for the base game. But then, yeah, when the DLC came out, I did all the story and did a few of the side missions, and then kind of just lost its spark, I guess. Because I was just in and out of donut holes. And making donuts and backing up, and that was a shit donut, so retry, make a new donut. Grind for berries, because I ran out of good berries. And of course you do. But yeah, it got a little bit samey, so I took a bit of a break. I feel like that's a skill issue, I'm not gonna lie. Well, why not? Respectable but not cockzilla. Sensational. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to hurt that much. And everybody's paralyzed. And Staraptor's dead. Yeah, never mind. That was a bit dramatic, Staraptor, jeez. Oh, my Pokemon are dead. Jesus. Alright, fair enough. Nice. A win is a win. I might actually lose this fight. That's really inconvenient. Dog's taking one for the team. Oh dear, oh dear. That is something I indeed forgot about. Was the infernal beeping when you're at low health in these games. Oh, you've got roll out. Come on now. Cheeky. Alright, no worries. Well, that did absolutely nothing, Gyarados, and I am quite thankful for that, actually. That kill? Yeah. Win. Nailed it. Whoa, okay. That was rude. Ew. I was just thinking, actually, I might transfer these Pokemon to my completed save of Pearl, question mark, and teach them all some decent bloody moves. Oh, I don't want all this. It might be a TM, actually. Anyways, maybe this could be a decent move. To be fair, respectable. I mean, because that's not particularly fun. Oh wow, B-Barrel can learn this, really? Choke on. Oh, that's a special type move, we don't want that. That's physical. Yeah, I want this to at least be, like, challenging and fun in some respect. How's that cheating? Besides which, if I transfer a bunch of Pokemon, they won't be mine, which means they won't listen to me. Well, yeah, but that's not cheating, that's exploitation. Slightly different. Do I have any heal items? Actually. Wow, I have no heal items. Oh, I sold them all for Pokeballs. Yeah, who knew that decision would come back to bite me in the ass? Oops. I mean, legendaries aren't actually all that powerful. Some of them are, obviously, but... Oh, that didn't do much. That's inconvenient. But, yeah, I suppose that is more exploitative rather than straight up cheating. But also they'll be traded, so they'll gain XP quicker. So they can very easily level up. Beyond my level cap. I don't even know what my level cap is right now. It's probably 50, I think. Well, I've actually lost this fight. Because all I've got left is a level 23 Shellos that isn't even part of my team. He's just here. Yeah, to be fair, I've already got a good bite for the team. I'm ready to go. I feel like I need to change the team though. Staraptor doesn't feel very optimal. All of my Pokemon have been like taking chip damage and just slowly but surely died. No, I don't want to heal. You just did that. Shut up. It does have Intimidate, to be fair. Oh, really? We're back here. Good job we've got Fly. Nah, just wing it. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to do some form of prep, but to be fair, I've played this game a lot. Nah, I put the weaker Pokemon at the front so that they can level, which means actually Empoleon should be at the front now. Nah, see? The Empoleon's got the lowest level, so he goes at the front so he can get all the XP. No, they don't. Because I've got the XP share, but it just cuts the XP in half and shares it. Like, it doesn't actually share the XP like it does in the new games. No, that's cheating. Again, I would like this to be a challenge-ish, at the very least. I'm not going to go out of my way to make it harder for myself, but I'm also not going to go out of my way to make it easier. Although, to be fair, I have been level grinding off stream, so I suppose I am making it easier for myself in that regard. But that's legitimately making it easier for myself. I'm just sat here speeding it up and spamming the A button. How so? Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, level 80 with no with max IVs versus a level 100. The level 100 will probably lose. Yeah, to be fair, why wouldn't you evolve that? Like, come on. I've been debating actually, just below my count there. Obviously, there's a open space. I've been debating having my chat on stream so that it doesn't look like I'm just chatting shit. But then I also thought, A, sometimes my chat is dead and I am just chatting shit. B, you're a heathen. Yeah, probably. You get me banned from Twitch and YouTube, because these go on YouTube as well. You get me banned twice. Now, what I'll do is I'll ban the asterisk. I don't even know what kick is. Yeah, I'll go into my moderation and I'll ban the asterisk and ban the number 3, so that you stop trying to get around my my moderation as is. Yeah, I believe you. Oh wow, you are just adamant on staying healed up, aren't you? Also, it doesn't help. I don't actually. Peck is like such a low power move that it's not even doing anything at this point. To be fair, that's not even a terrible strat. Just Giga Train and Ingrain and etc. just to keep you alive. Yeah, see, like that. If I had my little chat box there, the entire world would be able to see you talking about your ass. I say the entire world, but you know what I mean. My viewers. And if that ended up going globally, then yeah, all of that. Well, that's interesting. On my chat, I get to see things differently. Oh. Never mind. Okay, that's weird. Never trust a fart. It's fine, because fortunately, I have this magic button that does that. Although that does now make my chat look absolutely dead. Yay, we made it to Celestic Town. Oh, that's pretty cool. How did you do that? Whatever you say, Grandma. Oh, okay, fair play. Let me... My last one's come alive. Oh, it's just a moat because you've got Prime, apparently. Righto. Oh, that's pretty cool. Little Krogan. Eagerslash. That weird black Mewtwo. Suicune for some reason. Okay. These Pokemon are really random. Pokelibre Pikachu. Normal Mewtwo. Very confused by the selection of Pokemon here. I do not, actually. For being so well versed in Pokemon and things like that, I don't actually know many Pokemon YouTubers or streamers or anything. I know like 4. Ah, okay. Fair dues, fair dues. I like how you specify that he calls himself the best Nuzlocke in the world. You have. You've been here for, what, an hour now? Yeah, apparently I'm easy to talk to. I've never understood it, considering I don't much like people, generally speaking. I saw a, I think it was a ROM. Yeah, it must have been a ROM hack of something. Cool, sounds good, Puffles, sounds good. And you got to see, like, the events. That was it. It was like a Gen 7, Gen 1 ROM hack where you go through the events after the original Red and Blue. And you're still playing as Red, but you, like, join the police and go through all these ultra wormholes that are opening up. I forget what the ROM's called, but in one of those in one of those wormholes you go through, you get to go to where Giratina took Cyrus, and you get to talk to him, and he just, he got his spirit crushed, and then seemingly he disappears. Oh, I'll have to find the name of it. It shouldn't be too hard to find, to be honest. Wait, why did it censor POA? Sorry, apparently I've got my censorship. A nuclear power plant ROM. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen quite a lot of ROMs, actually, to be fair. Oh no. Yeah, there's this YouTuber I follow, Zwigo. He does a lot of ROM hacks. And yeah, he covers them all really nicely, actually. Covers updates and things like that if they get in. Nah, do you know what? It's been really warm all day until I went to go hoover my car. The second I took the hoover out to the car, it started raining. And it's been raining ever since. That was about 2 o'clock I went to go hoover the car. Oh yeah, fair. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're a fan of Nuzlocke, by any chance. That's fair. I watched, oh, what was it? Jaden Animations, that's the one. I've watched her do these Nuzlockes. Because she'd never done one before, so she wasn't like good at it. It was like an honest, it's my first time attempting a Nuzlocke. And I find her quite amusing anyway, to be fair. So that was... Have I seen any other Nuzlocke? To be fair, I think that's about it. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. Oh, fair play. Yeah, she did one for Ruby, one for, I think, one of the Gen 4 games, and that's about the only ones I've seen. I appreciate the concept of a Nuzlocke, just not my thing. No, I don't send in Shellos. I might just use B-Roll to be honest. Determined to find out what that game is. A Skylanders Nuzlocke. How would that work? Because you've got the figures, so you can just pick who you want, right? Oh yeah, fair enough. HM3, yay, we can surf now. Yeah, I imagine you'd limit it to one per area as well. But then you need more than one to clear out certain like hazards and stuff, don't you? So that wouldn't work either. Oh, hey, Cynthia's back. You know, for a champion, you're awfully useless, aren't you? You just run around watching me do everything. Well, yeah, but what I more meant was you limit yourself to one character per area. But, like, what if you need, I don't know, like fire and ice? I haven't played Skylanders in forever, I forget how it works. But yeah, like, what if you need fire in one part of the level, but you need ice in another? Well, then you'd have to use two characters. You know what I mean? It depends on what you class as an area, I suppose. Yeah. Make sacrifices and things like that. Yeah, I don't want to go west of Jubilife. I want to go west of here and find out what route this is. 211. Are there any Pokemon on this route that I need? Chingling and Bronzor, so that's a no. And, ooh, Chingling and Bronzor. That answers that then. Yeah, we're going to be going to Canalave, so we want Jubilife, right? There it is. Then we go to Route 218, where we can get... Oh wow, Shellos. Oh, we can get Luminion though for fishing. I don't have any of the fishing rods, but it's good to know. was going to say, hang on, there's grass. We can get Glameow. Nice. There we go then. Do that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Can't get Shellos for dupe claws. What? You're using the wrong spelling for claws. By any chance? Do you mean claws like that? Because if so, that would definitely explain why I was why I was confused. Yeah, it's a clause, like a clause in a contract, rather than clause on a cat. Dumbass. Oh, what? So, like, a shiny doesn't count, or...? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, to be fair, the odds of that happening are, in the old games, 1 in 8,000. So, yeah, to be fair, if you find a shiny, you kind of earned it at that point. Well, yeah, I imagine if you rock up on a route and you fish, like, your first encounter should count, right? That's how that would work in my mind. Anyway. Right, let's get Glameow. Nope. Your name starts with a G, but you are incorrect, sir. Although, to be fair, that would save me an evolution. So would that. I thought you said you went out. Righto. Where is Floatzel? Oh crap, what gender was that? Male. There we go. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's like basically a relationship just without the title. Got you. Mint. See, that just sounds like goals to me. Yeah, valid, valid. I'm determined to find out what that game was, what that run was that I was on about. Pokemon Reunion is what it was called. Told you where to find it. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, you basically just go through all these wormholes as red. Like you work with the international police and things like that. It's pretty cool actually. Yeah, tangent over. I get distracted far too easily as per always. That's a female. I want you. Ah, sounded creepy. Just making my life a bit easier as far as evolutions go, to be honest. I need to sort out my Pokemon at some point. I sorted out box 1, and then all of my Pokemon went off on a tangent. Oh, that's convenient. Thanks, Gastrodon. Oh, I forget which one you are. Are you east or west? That's one way I can find out. You are west. Cool. If you've potentially got food poisoning, don't go drinking, you melt. Because that's a really bad idea. Go eat some dry toast. Line your stomach. I was about to leave then. I forgot we actually came here for a reason. Melt. Well, they spicy noodles. What do you mean can't escape? Don't be a dick. How are you faster than me? I'm level 38. Go away. You're a melt. So it sounds like I've hit puberty again. I must admit, that was amusing though, to be fair. Puberty did me dirty. My voice cracked so often. It's hateful. Yeah, I know, but I've EV trained. I think. I don't know, did I EV train in Polio? I forget. Probably not, actually. It hits like a pansy. To be fair, I can't complain too much. I was like 5 foot until I hit 15. Solid. Yeah, I was pindly. To be fair, later learned I was actually malnourished, but we move. Yeah, then all of a sudden I beefed up, decided to grow almost a whole foot. And yeah, now I'm 69 inches tall, size 14 feet. No, I don't want to heal again, go away. Question again, how did I even heal the first time? Oh no, I actually did. Alright. Ah, fair play. Yeah, no, I was very small. Again, malnourished. I was, of course, interested in your feet, Puffles. Does it matter? Yeah, but you're only going to go see her and then you're going out drinking, so... What the hell are you doing here, Mr. Mine? Go away. I thought you said she was going home. Because she was going to go watch her dog be put down or some shit. Or is that tomorrow? That's tomorrow, because you've got the birthday party tomorrow, which is why you're not on stream tomorrow, because golf girls. Yep. I remember. Although, why is she staying sober? Jesus. Fair play. Oh, okay, yeah, that'll do it. I was going to say, that seems like a really weird thing to do, to go out drinking with everybody and then not drink. Yeah, fair play. Alcohol's expensive, man. It's a lot more expensive than when I used to drink, that's for sure. I don't even have alcohol in my house anymore. I haven't had a drop of alcohol in 6 years? 5 years? No, 5 years. I drank a lot after I broke up with my ex. 15 quid for a litre. I remember being like really butthurt about paying any more than 3 quid for a pint. Oh, we've got a nightclub near here. Yeah, 3 quid for a pint. If I was paying any more than 3 quid for a pint, it was a scam, and they could fuck off, and I'd go somewhere else. Unless it was the only pub, because I was like staying in a village somewhere or whatever. And then usually those are like 3:30, and I'm like, alright. Solid effort. Is this the classic? You're gonna miss your bus, and then they're getting like the bus in like 3 times. But yeah, no, we've got a nightclub that on a Wednesday they have like student night, and it's like £1 a drink. Oh, you're walking, brutal. I mean, that's not too bad. It's the 20-minute walk back that's going to be killer. And go out, have fun, drink and dance, and then go, I gotta go home. Also, it definitely said Glameow can spawn here, right? Because I'm still yet to see one. I don't follow. Does she drive or? I'm not quite following why that eliminates the 20-minute walk. Was that because you're walking for 20 minutes and like her place is like right there where you guys are going drinking, or? No, and see now that makes sense. I'm with you. I feel like you missed a step there. No, I didn't have the context there. Right, so you're literally drinking in the same building that she lives, so you can literally just go upstairs. Gotcha. To be fair, it's been a lot longer than that since the first time you said you needed to leave. I'm not keeping you here. You can leave. Ugh. You can leave at any point. Although to be fair, stay. You might get to hear me die on the stream. Damn. Gravitational pull. Yeah, you stay here by my handsome lair, and I'm going to choke on Casper's cock, apparently. Jesus Christ. Love you too, Puffles. See you soon. Have a good night. I knew that was going to catch you. I knew that was going to catch you. It's a phrase down here. You know when you choke on absolutely nothing? We call that choking on Casper's cock. You know, Casper the friendly ghost. That might just be a down here thing though, to be honest. I don't know. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Glameow. Platinum. No, it's in Pearl. I'm here hunting for a Pokemon that I can't get. You melt. Catch you later, Puffles. I'm hunting for a Pokemon I can't get. Are you kidding me? What a dullard. I'm gonna skip Iron Islands. Orange Islands is a completely different game. Is that in any game? No, it's not, is it? You have the 7 islands, or the Sevi Islands. I don't think the Orange Islands actually ever made it into a game, did they? I have no idea. I'm sure that's tucked somewhere deep in a recess in my brain. Dragon Claw, yeah, let's get the stab off. Yeah, I'm no longer over leveled. I'm now exactly level. It was very inconvenient. Maybe I should have beat up all those people. Might have made my life a bit easier. I still can't believe I was hunting for a Pokemon that didn't exist. What an absolute melt. Well, that didn't go very well. Yeah, I really need to teach these Pokemon some moves, man. Their moveset is way too limited for it. Really, you missed? You don't have any ice type moves either. And Pokemon should definitely have an ice type move. It's kind of inconvenient that he doesn't. He's still got Pound, for God's sake. Yeah. Alright, in between stream... Oh, I'm not streaming this on Sunday. I'm going to stream the PLZ side quest. So, in between now and next Thursday. Why are you sending out Heracross? That's concerning. I will level up my Pokemon a little bit. I will get some decent moves on these Pokemon. And yeah, it'll be a merry old time. Jesus Christ. Alright. Heracross hits like a truck. Got it. 4 times weak to flying though, so perish. And intimidate, so, you know, double win. I was going to say, I swear, that's quad weak and doesn't kill you. Don't test me. What's next? Torterra, there we go. Yeah, see, having an ice type to deal with Torterra even would be good. Plus, you know, dragon types exist and everything, so. Ice type is quite useful. Even if it's just an ice type move, I don't need an ice type Pokemon. Just, I don't know, does Ice Fang exist in these games? Yeah, Gyarados used it on me earlier. Yeah, we're trying to teach someone Ice Fang. And things like that. Or to be fair, Empoleon can have an ice type move in place of bloody Pound. Do we have anything for water types? I don't think so. No. Cool. Yes, Barry, you lost. And now you're making me go back to the Pokemon Center instead of fighting in the gym. This is going to put my muscle memory to good use. Trying to see if I remember how to do this puzzle. As I say, I've played this game a lot, but it's been a while. I think we'll do this gym, and then I'll call it there, because I can feel my voice getting more and more raspy. I would like to save it for trying to stream tomorrow, hopefully. I really don't want to lose my voice again. It was a very annoying week. Right. Time to kill a bunch of steel types, of which I have no fire type moves to do so. Yay. It's fine, we've got ground types. We're good. And I guess we've also got water. Wait. How was that super effective? Garchomp. You're not even a Garchomp yet. Goodbye. Sort your life out, man. That was weak. Are any of these going to do anything? Nope. I'm really good at remembering, like, type effectiveness when it comes to being, like, super and neutral and things like that. But there's a lot of the resistances that I just don't remember. Yeah, I didn't think any of those were going to affect you at all, but mint. Although to be fair, Dragon Claw did more damage than the super effective ground type move did. Although that might have just been the crit. So. Oh, nice freeze from Soundtune. Yay. And I missed. And you failed. Okay. Sure. What does Torment do again? Does that prevent me from using moves in a row? Yeah. That's the one. Come on, sort it out. Another reason I want to end stream. I appear to be severely lacking in mental faculties. Also, how's this fight gone on for so long? Surely this dude should have killed me by now. Does he have any attacking moves? Wait. Oh, I was meant to use Dragon Claw. Okay. We've got Screech, Taunt, whatever the other one is, Torment. I swear this dude just didn't have a way to attack me. Like, what? Super weird, but okay. Nope. Oh, that's why we used to go that way, to avoid that dude. Yep. No, the muscle memory is indeed kicking in. Jeez. Ooh, you're a little bit stronger than me. And your only weakness is fire. This should be fun. Jesus. I know that was a crit, but damn. What on earth are you made of? Yeah, alright, yours hit harder than mine. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we'll just send that in Pokemon. Be alright. Yeah, I don't have anything for this gym. That's very inconvenient, actually. Maybe I'll train up and do movesets in between now and next stream. And then next stream we'll take on this gym. Because I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a very, very painful gym. Otherwise. I might not even win. Because I'm under leveled now. As well as... yeah, having no... I don't even have soft counters for these dudes. I just straight up suck. So yeah, I think we'll do this fight. We will hop out of the gym. End the stream there. And then next time I will come back with better looking Pokemon with better looking levels. I'll get them all to like level 45 or so. I'm not going to go wild with it. Yeah, I'll get them all to like level 45. Oh, of course you missed. Why wouldn't you? Really, really need you to hit right now. Why wouldn't you miss? Yeah, we'll get them all leveled. I'll transfer them to my... whatever save it is. I'm pretty sure it's Pearl. Transfer on to Pearl. Get them all their moves taught and things like that. And then... yeah. Because I've also got shards and stuff in that so far. So I can visit the move tutors and things like that. But yes. Hop out of this gym. Or not, apparently. And then, yeah, we will revisit this next Thursday. As I say, slight change of plans for Sunday. Because I've decided that I haven't saved it in a very long time. Yeah, I really want to get the side quests and everything done for PLZ. Because PvP is getting harder because I don't have the Pokemon. I don't have the Mega Stones now because I'm missing a few of the Mega Stones from the DLC. I'm missing the Legendaries because A, I haven't caught some of them, and B, I decided it would be a really good idea to back them all up and delete them instead of keeping them on my save file because box space is far too limited in PLZ. Like, without the DLC, I'm pretty sure you needed... oh, what was it? It was like 10 boxes per live dex. So if I was to do a full live dex, full shiny live dex, alpha dex, and shiny alpha dex, that would obviously be 40 boxes. Which I'm pretty sure we had exactly 40 boxes. But then you've also got the fact that I wanted a box for PvP Pokemon. Any of my spare shinies and things like that for my giveaways needed to go in there as well. So, obviously I needed 41, 42 boxes for base game. And then DLC came out, which I think is 8 boxes of Pokemon. Which means I'd then need another 32 boxes on top of my already pre-existing 42, which means in order to play PLZ with any form of niceness about it, you would need 74 boxes. So yeah, the devs didn't think about that one. Although based on the state of that game on release, they didn't think about a lot of things, but rant for another day. I feel like I've done enough ranting in this stream, actually. It's been a 2-hour stream and I ranted for half an hour. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I will catch you tomorrow. We're going to be playing Mario Kart for the viewers' vote, because nobody's here to vote. Although I'm pretty sure KB said she's happy with Mario Kart in our last viewers' vote stream, so I'm going to count that as a vote. We will play Mario Kart, because I'm enjoying playing it. Alright, catch you tomorrow, guys. Bye.